What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical average American here today to react and learn about Canadian news because as an American, I don't get to see Canadian news here in the United States from any of our news or media. So today, I'd like to take some time to learn about the current news and events happening in Canada right now. So, with that being said, let's take a look at some of the articles here, starting with Buddy, the famous Yukon fox, once thought to be a dog, has died. No, what? No, I thought this was like gonna be wholesome. Buddy, the famous Yukon fox. He might be famous, but I have to admit, I've never heard of him. Till now, at the time of his untimely death. What is all this? Buddy, the famous Yukon fox, thought to be a dog. Really? I mean, he looks like a fox to me. He looks very foxish, you know? He's passed away. Yukon Wildlife Preserve fox experienced identity confusion, world fame, and a long, healthy life. Well, that's good. That's good. Was he really world famous? Are there Canadians out there who know this fox? Buddy, this is kind of sad, man. Almost 10 years after a case of mistaken identity that made international headlines. Oh, this is 10 years ago. Okay, I think I missed this one. The Yukon Wildlife Preserve laid to rest the red fox, affectionately known as Buddy. Does anyone remember, like, this news story? It's from 10 years ago. Discovered days old, it was thought to be a puppy. It was briefly nursed by a chihuahua. Becoming a crowd favorite at the preserve. Very nice. This is, you know, oh, there he is. Oh, you know what? Okay, is that Buddy the fox? As a little young pup? What do you call a baby fox? Is it not a pup, but a little foxling or something? Very cute. I can absolutely see why you would think it's a dog. Now, I was thinking, like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know who exactly thought this was a dog, but as a little tiny pup, Buddy did look like a dog and was raised by a chihuahua. You can't make this up. That's very cute, but you know, that's sad that Buddy passed away. I'm glad I even got to hear about Buddy. Unfortunately, it was when he passed away. Or she. I'm not sure if it's a boy or girl. But whichever. You know, that's a cute little story. Rest in peace, Buddy the fox. Man. What else do we have here? Nova Scotia asked healthcare workers for ideas to fix the system. To fix the healthcare system? Is the Nova Scotia healthcare system having issues? Here are some of the ideas the public didn't get to see. They're asking people for ideas to fix the healthcare system. Nova Scotia ran a contest soliciting ideas to improve healthcare. Really? What are the criticisms? Like, what's the problem with the Nova Scotia healthcare system? Some people said bring free tuition for doctors? Oh, geez, that'd be nice for doctors. Holy cow. Public exercise programs? Really? Are we all going to be forced to, like, go out and do, like, exercise, like, public exercise programs? No! Keep it away from me! No. It's probably good for you. Bringing in the military? Like, for healthcare workers from the military? These were just a few of the 2,200 ideas submitted by healthcare workers. Really? Seeking quick, easy, low-cost ideas to improve the Nova Scotian healthcare system. I wish this would say what's wrong with the Nova Scotian healthcare system. Isn't it just like the Canadian national healthcare system? Which is like healthcare universally covered, paid for by taxes? What's the issue in Nova Scotia in particular? Others called for changes to the ways doctors, nurses, pharmacists are licensed and trained, or the scope of their practice. So some suggested amenities like free parking. Hey, are they trying to get more healthcare workers? Like more people in the healthcare industry? Is there a shortage going on in Nova Scotia? Is that what the free parking is for? I wasn't going to become a phlebotomist, but if there's going to be free parking, well, now I'll consider 4 more years of really tough schooling and... What? Clean drinking water stations? Warm blankets. Hey. Warm blanket solves a lot of things if you're complaining about work. Nothing that a warm blanket can't fix. What is all this? There's no quick fix here. Fund healthcare. It's what this government campaigned on. Keep your promises. Huh. Interesting. Our thought was, my God, they're offering a $1,000 contest for people's opinions on healthcare. The government doesn't know what they're doing. I don't know. Maybe it's nice in a way that they're asking the public, like, for their opinion, or at least the healthcare workers. That's like a nice sentiment, but does it mean the Nova Scotian healthcare, government healthcare, doesn't know what they're doing? I don't know. I can't answer that. This kind of left me with more questions than answers. Maybe feel free to leave a comment to clarify if you know anything about that. Healthcare in Nova Scotia. I'm a little confused about that. What else do we have here? Winning bidder for multi-million-dollar Gretzky card case says he's changed his mind. What do you mean you've changed your mind? You're the winning bidder. That's not how that works. What? If you bid on something, like, at an auction, you gotta buy it. He bought a multi-million-dollar Wayne Gretzky card? Are you kidding me? Man, is it really worth millions of dollars? The man who bought a highly sought-after multi-million-dollar case of hockey cards says he doesn't want them anymore. Well, give them to me. I'll take them if you don't want them anymore. Is he... Are you demanding $3.72 million US dollars, though? It contains a Wayne Gretzky rookie card worth $3.7 million? What? What? The box of unopened hockey cards was found in a Saskatchewan family attic? Wow! Check your attics, people. If you have this Wayne Gretzky card, you're a millionaire all of a sudden. Man, I don't know. He doesn't want them anymore, though. In this time, this day and age, with the economy being so unpredictable, inflation, forget stocks and bonds and stuff like that. Invest in Wayne Gretzky hockey cards. That might be the answer. Maybe. I don't know. It's worth millions of dollars. Jewish and Iranian community leaders in Manitoba condemned Iran's attack on Israel. Oh, yes. This was huge news over the weekend. Huge news in the United States. Iran launching drone strikes at Israel. Yes. Oh my gosh. But I think, basically every single rocket or drone headed for Israel was shot down. So nothing bad actually happened. It was more like sending a message or something. Scary stuff. Scary stuff. Some people thought that was really the start of World War III here in the United States. That's what a lot of people were thinking. Hopefully it, to say the least, hopefully that is not the case. But, man, what a news story that would be. If is that going to pop up here one day, in these news articles? World War III starting, and I'm just going to be like, oh, huh, that's interesting. That's too bad. World War III, dang it, huh. Anyway, what else do we have here? Buddy the Fox. Let's keep going here. You grew up with secrets. A century later, Nova Scotia's rum-running legacy lives on. Some of these articles are really quite fascinating. One man got housing after 3 years in a tent. That's nice. That's sad. Living 3 years in a tent? Like, was he homeless? Was he struggling? Now he has a house. In this economy, good for him. From tent to house, my God. What else do we have here? British Columbia toxic drug crisis still rages? What? See, this is the kind of stuff. These are the kind of headlines we do not ever see here in the United States. British Columbian toxic drug crisis? 8 years after declaring public health emergency. I want to take a closer look at this. I didn't know this was a thing. More than 14,000 people have died since an emergency declared in 2016, largely due to the potent opioid fentanyl. Right, there's a big opioid crisis certainly going on here in the United States. People getting addicted. This has to do with fentanyl. Wow, this is a problem in British Columbia in particular? Is that true? What else do we have here? In the dozen years she's worked with the Vancouver area network of drug users, Brittany Graham, executive director, has lost count of the people she's seen succumb to toxic, illicit drugs. Oh my God, I did not know this was a problem in parts of Canada, apparently. 14,000 people have died. Man, sad. Sad to hear. This is a chart. Drug deaths per year in British Columbia. Oh, it's been skyrocketing since 2012. Wow. That's like 10 times the amount. From 250 to 2,500. That's like a 10 times increase in opioid deaths. Holy cow. 2024 so far is only 377. Let's hope this is the beginning of a new downtrend for drug deaths in British Columbia. I had no idea. Oh my God. Let's keep going here. Dreaming of the RV life. Now might be a good time to buy. Right, forget the house. Forget the dream of a house. RV life. If you're looking for the RV life, you are in heaven. Netflix documentary revives interest in Canadian murder for hire case. What? What Jennifer Did focuses on Jennifer Pan and the series of events that led to her mother's murder. Murder for hire? Jennifer Pan. Who's Jennifer Pan? There she is. Huh. The most popular movie on Netflix Canada has resurfaced. Did she hire someone to murder her mother? Is that what I'm saying here? Pan had a difficult relationship with her strict parents. Man, God forbid you're a strict parent. Your child might hire someone to murder you, apparently. What? Eventually, they caught her in a series of lies about graduating from high school, obtaining a degree, volunteering at a children's hospital. She was spending time with her boyfriend, Daniel Wong. Huh. Pan started plotting her parents' murder after they forced her to choose between them and her boyfriend, Wong. Oh, this is messy. He became implicated in the murder plot. Your parents won't let you be with me. Let's murder them. And then she went, okay, that sounds good. I love you so much. Oh my God, joking aside, that's terrible. Is this an older case? I don't know anything about that. It sounds like she must have got arrested and put in prison for that, which is good. Sad story. Oh my God. Experts predict tax hikes in budget as Trudeau government stretches to pay for promises. What kind of promises? Tax hikes coming to Canada to avoid interest rate cuts? Canada's dealing with this whole interest rates going really high to try to bring down inflation in Canada. Same exact thing happening here in the United States. They're expecting federal government to raise taxes in Tuesday's budget to offset billions of dollars in new spending promised in the pre-budget announcements. What's the budget? What's the new Canadian budget being spent on? I'm curious. This adds up to more than $38 billion in commitments. Commitments to what? To loan-based programs. What is this legal government speak? What loan-based programs? What does that mean? No one knows what that means. What's it for? What? Do they really not say what the new spending is for? What they're raising taxes in Canada for? They won't raise it on the middle class. I've heard that one before. I've heard that line before. um, let's be honest, they have to raise taxes. I don't think that's a big secret. They can do it in a thoughtful way. Sure, if it's for a good reason, if the people of Canada are happy with what your tax dollars are going towards. I don't think Americans are very happy with where our tax dollars go towards. Our economy is worth like $23 trillion or something in the United States, but the United States is in like $30 trillion of debt that increases by like some ungodly billions of dollars every week. It's insane. Anyway, I found my moment to complain about the United States debt crisis, and I slipped it in there. Trying to make room for rate cuts? Yeah, that would help. That would help a lot of things. The United States hasn't been able to lower rates here as well. So interest rates are still very high in the United States and Canada by the sound of it. Inflation numbers coming soon in Canada. I don't want to spend too much time on this financial mumbo-jumbo. Taxes might go up in Canada. I am not sure what for. Somehow they managed to not communicate that very clearly. Mobile freezers used to store corpses. Huh? Speak volumes about senior supports? What? Freezers? For corpses? Advocates call for policy changes to help avoid freezer situation. What? Oh, I thought this was like a crime, like some criminal ice cream truck driver storing bodies in his freezer. This is just freezer units in a hospital. Okay? I was like, what is going on? Anything else interesting here? Just real quick before we wrap this up. Rescue of orca calf paused as whale thwarts efforts. What is going on? What is going on in this day and age? Anything else real interesting here? Oh, what's this? Oh, photos. This week's most compelling Canadian images. That sounds fun. Ooh, oh, the eclipse, of course. Did you see the eclipse? Partial eclipse, total eclipse. The eclipse was just the talk of the town. The talk of the continent, really. Most compelling Canadian images. Let's take a look. What's this? Where is this? Oh, it's Niagara Falls. It took me a second there. It's nighttime. That's very beautiful. Oh, there's people taking pictures of the eclipse. Oh, Niagara Falls. There was like 1 million people going to Niagara Falls to see the eclipse at Niagara Falls. I forgot about that. What's this? This is people praying in a hockey rink, I think. Very Canadian. These are Muslim people praying. First day of Eid el-Fitr? Does that have anything to do with Ramadan, maybe? I don't know much about this stuff. That's cool. The old Gatorade being thrown on him. Toronto Blue Jays throwing Gatorade. I don't know. He missed a bit there. At least he got him a little bit with the Gatorade. There's Trudeau. That's an interesting expression. What is this picture supposed to mean? This is just everyone's thoughts right now after hearing that taxes are going up. Every Canadian just saying, look at that. Oh my God, what an expression. Okay. Tents in Vancouver moved people back into the space. I'm not sure what these tents are for. Ooh, oh, curling. What an intense curling picture. And cleaning a hockey rink. Okay. These are the most Canadian pictures I've ever seen. That's fantastic. All right. I think with that, that's a good place to stop. That was a good selection of both positive, negative, good and bad, uplifting and depressing news about Canada. And I enjoyed this. Good or bad, I like to stay on top of some of the stuff happening in Canada that I don't get to hear about here in the United States. So this was quite fascinating for me. I enjoyed this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, Feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on any of this Canadian news or any Canadian news I might have missed that I should know about. That'd be great to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canada and Canadian culture and learning things about Canada for the first time, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.